Hello everybody, welcome back to DillonCOYS, and oh my gosh, what the hell has been happening? What has been happening? So last night I did a live stream on the whole Eze being hijacked to Arsenal deal, and it has been, as if you were there, it's here we go. It's all pretty much done. We have been left in the mud once again. Tottenham Hotspur in the mud. Interested FC, Negotiations FC, Advancing FC are back in the mud once more. I shouldn't have been surprised by it, but you know, can you blame me for being a little bit optimistic? When you see a deal like that, like the big deals like that, like especially the Morgan Gibbs White one, you do get excited. I am a Spurs fan, so I should know better. You're right, I know you're trying to type that in the comment section right now. I should know better, but can you blame me? Can you blame me? I'm sure if you're a Spurs fan and you were seeing all that, you'd have been doing the same thing too. And it's not just the Eze deal that looks like it's over. It's also the Savinho deal. It's being blocked up by the upper hierarchy at Manchester City. They're blocking it. They don't even want to see him leaving the club. They are finished with us. They're sick with Daniel Levy, and this is the problem that I want to get onto with him. Since Daniel Levy's been our chairman, I think over the years, all of these clubs that have had to bother negotiating with him have just gotten sick of it. They've just gotten absolutely sick of having to negotiate with him, and people have picked up over time. I wouldn't be surprised if the word's gone around saying this guy is an absolute pain in the ass to negotiate with and do deals with. Just don't bother. Do not bother at all. Because I've noticed the last couple of years, doing transfers just seem to be getting more difficult and more difficult and more difficult as time progresses. It's not gotten any easier. I'm telling you that right now. The only way this can finish is if Daniel Levy steps down, and I'm telling you what, Daniel, leave the football before the football leaves you, because you are finished, mate. You are washed. You need to step down as chairman. You're good at the business stuff, I'll give you that. But when it comes to transfers and negotiations and football, you are absolutely awful. We just need to have someone in who doesn't mind spending some cash, who does not mind it at all. That's the thing with Levy. He's the complete opposite. He's a proper penny pincher. He will negotiate 5p in a Twix bar. That's what he would do if it means getting a player across the line. It is so frustrating to see. I'm really, really sick of it. But what does this mean now for Spurs? Now, obviously, Eze is not happening. Savinho is very unlikely. We have Morgan Gibbs White, which hasn't happened. We've had so many transfers, and it's doing my head in. It's absolutely doing my head in. Now, a bit of trouble. Obviously, we know that Maddison is injured. We need a number 10 quite badly, and I don't think we can rely on Pat Matissar to fill that in for the majority of the season. There's no chance that's going to happen. I don't blame him at all. We can't have Thomas Frank being another victim, another manager left out to dry and not given the tools he needs. We cannot keep blaming these managers, because I've seen it happen over and over and over again, of these managers being used as a scapegoat when they're not given the tools they're needed. You've seen it, I've seen it. I'm not having that happen anymore. Fingers are being pointed up, and we already know who they're being pointed up at. Someone like Morgan Rogers, I would absolutely love him at Spurs. Honestly, I know he's at Aston Villa. I've heard that getting a deal for him is going to be very, very difficult, because Villa do not want to sell him at all. I'm hearing that could potentially change with PSR. I don't know how true that is. We're just going to have to see over the next hours, days, probably weeks, probably next transfer window, or probably till Daniel Levy passes away and we actually get a new chairman, because at this rate, no one's going absolutely nowhere. And to be honest, neither am I at this rate. I can't just blame Levy. I can blame the other people who deal with these transfers as well, and trying to get the players in. Johan Lange. Get Paratici back in. Get some of these deals rolling, because Levy, man, oh my god. And in regards to Savinho as well, you know, a left winger like him would be quite nice to have in a squad. You know, a statement of intent signing. That's what we would like at the club. I don't know if we can rely on Tell, Johnson, who else? I don't even know from the top of my head. That's it. Wilson Odobert. That's who I was thinking of. These lot are all youngsters. I don't know if they can do it. I like how we've got Kudus on the right, but I'll tell you what, we can't just rely on Kudus, because what happens if he gets injured? We're going to be cooked. We're going to be absolutely cooked. We're going to have to be relying on Richarlison up at the middle. We're going to have to be relying on him doing those overhead kicks every single game to be getting a result. Oh, you know, I'm getting sick and tired of these Sky Sports notifications right now. Absolutely sick and tired. Why is Paul Merson? Why is he a pundit? He's shit. But yeah, it's trouble at Hotspur way. I think this is probably one of the worst transfer windows as it stands. I've ever seen, and there's not long to go. There's only a few more days to go until the end of it, and it doesn't look like anything really is going to get done. I'm hearing we might be signing Tyler Dibbling. Tyler Dibbling, you're a good lad, but I mean, let's be honest, that's Everton level, man. That's Leeds level, not Tottenham Hotspur. Come on, we need to be signing these lot that we're looking at. Salvinho, Eze, get these man in, because I'm getting sick of this. I'm getting sick of seeing this every single goddamn window. Every window, even the goddamn January transfer window is boring. I'm bored of seeing the same thing every single time. Oh, but I can't even spit. Oh, who cares, man? We're going for these big players, and then something always seems to go wrong, or we take our sweet time. I've seen it all before, and then another club swoops in, or even better still, we just don't even get the player. We just decide to move on to other targets, and I don't even know if it's because we can't afford him, as we say. It's just because nobody wants to deal with Daniel Levy in his negotiations, because they know he's an absolute fraud. And I'll say this about Eze. I said it in the stream, but I'll say it again. He's an Arsenal fan. I can't blame him for this, alright? I can't blame him for choosing his club. I would do the same if Spurs came in for me, but Arsenal came in first. I would join Spurs at the end of it. But for goodness sake, this is a really, really poor look from Tottenham Hotspur. You know how long this took to get done. We spent like over a week on this whole transfer, and then Arsenal last minute, they'd already had personal terms agreed, I know that, just swooped in like it was nothing and got it done in one blood clot day. We're in trouble, guys. We've got an interesting future at Spurs, and I don't really necessarily mean that in the positive way. So we need to take action for what's our club. We need to do what's right for it. It's our bloody club, not his. At the end of the day, just take the right action. That's all I need to say, you know, because I can't be seeing this every single time. I think we are a bit of a knocking giant, if that's even the right term. A sleeping giant, that's the word I'm looking for. Because honestly, with what we've got, the tools we've got, we should be going for these, man, and we should be just getting it done like that. Eze, Morgan Gibbs-White, Savino, they should have been at the club weeks ago. Weeks ago they should have been. It should have been that easy, and I think we do have the money for them right now, especially with the cash injection that I'm hearing. But the problem is Levy going into these negotiations then narrows it down, narrows the price down, all these little bits and bobs, and I think it just frustrates the opposition club that we're dealing with, and I think they know it as well, and they've heard it, they're sick of it. They don't want to deal with Levy at all, and I think the wheels have come around. That simple as that. I think it's time that Levy just needs to step down and do other things, because we need someone else who doesn't mind. You know, he says we need to win the Champions League, we need to win the Premier League, we want to compete at all four fronts. Well, we can't do that if you're not spending the money. You just need to spend it, but you're not doing that. So what is the problem here? But yeah. We're not signing Eze. Morgan Rogers for me would be an absolutely amazing signing. Otherwise, I wouldn't mind him at the club. He's a youngster. He's a bit like Eze in his own way. In regards to Savino as well, that might still be happening. I'm not too sure. It's still being blocked, but we're just gonna have to see. We're gonna have to be spending a lot of money. And is he even gonna do that? Is Levy even gonna do that? I doubt it. Anyways, this is DillonCOYS. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know your thoughts on this. Check out the socials in the description. Oh my god. I'll speak to you all later. Come on, you Spurs.